issues. I thought the big issue was going to be diversity, equity, and inclusion because it was just banned by the federal government in the US just a couple of months beforehand. But that said, we got our strategies. We know what we're doing. We're fine, right? What's keeping us up at night is AI integration. And we started at this meeting with doing hands like that and doing hands like this and trying to figure out how integration was going just with our hands, right? And we came up with this and we came up with this concept that it's not the AI that's the issue, it's the people, right? And then I went away and wrote and thought about this, and then started writing this white paper, and this white paper was about thinking about how do we get the best out of AI integration, and if we don't focus on HI, on the human intelligence side, in order for them to be able to evolve, pivot, do something else with their time that is more productive, more meaningful, creates new value, then that AI investment will be mostly left on the table.
Yeah.
And the research I did was indicating between 40 and 47% of people's AI investment will be wasted because the HI component of that isn't strong enough in order to be able to lead it, drive it, and enable it, and make it better.
And this is no different to, I think it was Rita, the lady we met. She was a depth consultant. I never even heard of what a depth consultant was, but she was talking about, when companies bring, for example, expats into Dubai, it's going to cost on average between $300,000 and $1 million.
Yeah.
And so that's a lot of money for one person to relocate. But the point is, if they come here and don't get everything lined up properly from how to manage the region, the things that you need to do from a human perspective, that investment will not work. And it's no different to the AI piece. And when I saw this, it was a complete, the pyramid was the thing that stood out to me. You can't go straight to implementation without building trust along the way, building culture along the way, because people are just going to think AI is coming to take their job, and then all of a sudden you're not productive, and then all of a sudden you're not making money, or your business is falling over. And so it's just and I remember sharing this white paper with some very senior execs who they just released their company-wide strategy. And when he read this paper that you've written, he sort of played back his own company strategy, and they realized the word trust wasn't written once. And he said that stopped him in his tracks, that he had to go back to the board and say, guys, I think we've missed something here.
Yeah.
And this for me was that was enough. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that say, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. Well, if you know, well, you should do something about it. But I think I just want people, I want the whole of the world to actually open up and think, you need to bring this human element into it.
Yes.
And they're going to say, yes, I know. But the question is, how do you do that? And this is where mutuality, I think,
and this
comes
is
in.
the problem, because they go from the top. They start with integration. Then they find out the integration is not working. Then they say, oh, we need capability. and then they find that they're struggling to get the capability because the culture isn't ready for that capability. And the culture isn't ready for AI because there's no trust. And so they're trying to push down like this, and capability and culture and trust become barriers for AI integration. If you go the other way and you start building a trusting environment that allows the culture to evolve and to take risks and to do something different, to then build the capability, they are no longer barriers. They are now enablers for AI integration.
So people say, yes, we allow a culture of failure. Okay, great. What's the KPIs on that? Who's your chief failure manager? Who have you got actually overlooking and overseeing that? Because nobody's actually measuring how many experiments you're doing.
Exactly.
And the more experiments you do, ironically enough, the better you become as a business. And so how do you, this whole AI movement now, people are going to start to hire chief AI officers. We're starting to see the emergence of this now. So are they the kind of people that really need to actually understand from the ground level this whole?
Yes, because the thing is, if you push and you're going to push something onto people, you're going to get resistance. And you're forcing an organization onto a terrorist line, right? And that terrorist line means that they eventually go into open revolt against it. Whereas if you actually pull and you actually pull the people towards you, and you give them an actual chance to participate and co-create with you, then all of a sudden you have 1,000 enablers. Right?
I've just been sat here chuckling to myself, thinking, well, Anthony Albanese has just interviewed some teenagers,
Yeah.
and she was literally barefaced to him to say, "Oh, we'll find a way in. Don't worry."
Yes.
I'm like, yeah. And he's like, "Well, we'll find you."
Yeah. Well, yes, what are you going to do?
So he's already got resistance.
Yeah.
The resistance is absolutely
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
And if you want to see how it will play out, just have a look.
Yeah. If I push you, you're going to resist, right?
Yeah.
If I have a go at you, if I point my finger at and say, and I start going like that at you,
Yeah.
you're going to go, back off, Matthew.
Yeah.
Right? I'm resisting.
Yeah.
I don't want to have this conversation anymore, or
Yeah.
you're going to attack me back, right? But if I ask you to, if I invite you to this conversation, then we are co-creating like we're doing right now. We're co-creating our content.